clown trying to talk that shit. Give me the balloons, I'ma pop that big. You ain't never been nobody talk like this. Got them kids scared, but I pop them things. I flow too, ain't that right, Pennywise? Got a lot of weight, gotta tell you otherwise. Why your bitch ass sitting here telling lies? Let me calm down before I get demonetized. Poncho yellow, you misunderstood, you a nice ass fellow. Sight, look at your clothes, you look done with them. How the hell you a dancing clown but with no rhythm? Mira, pero no me importa, you ain't gonna see me on a missing poster. So, let me get the W with a quick uppercut, trust me, your flow too.
They did the mash, they did the moles, come on.
There's a mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
There's a mash.
It got all the flash.
There's a mash. Ow. Today we can talk. Today we're gonna talk about Ye, and he lost everything. I'm gonna roll this short clip from Inclusive, and then you're gonna hear my thing. You're watching Hustle T King Reaction Broadcast, aka Reaction. Let's get into the video.
Kanye West is losing deals left and right after he made anti-Semitic comments. Could it be that he officially is getting canceled? To find out more, stay tuned and watch this video. Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. It looks like Kanye West might be canceled for real this time because he is losing deals left and right, and he officially lost his billionaire status after making anti-Semitic comments. Now, what did Kanye say to trigger this downfall? Kanye posted this tweet saying, "I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew. Also, you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who ever opposes your agenda. Who you think created cancel culture?" Now, this is probably the dumbest thing Kanye could have ever done in his entire career. One thing you do not touch is the Jewish community. You just don't do it. The Jewish community is the most powerful and protected community in the entertainment industry, and they do not tolerate hate speech and disrespect. And I actually respect them a lot for being very firm in that. So Kanye speaking out against them was really unwise. Now, I do know that Kanye is very big on freedom of speech. He wants to be able to say what he feels without getting criticism and getting backlash from the media. However, he has gotten a lot of backlash for the controversial things he has said, and he blames the Jewish people who run the media for painting him a certain way.
And I want to talk about the Jewish comment. It's actually proving the exact point that I made. So many actors been bullied behind the scenes. So you even got people like Ari Emanuel asking people to not do business with me. That's how this town has been running for so long. They'll mute you. It's not that anyone's afraid. They're afraid of us not being afraid anymore. And we're not afraid anymore. They can't use all the tactics. I'm talking about my life was threatened to have a political opinion. For the Jewish people, what I'm doing is I'm Me Tooing the Jewish culture. I'm saying, y'all gotta stand up and admit to what y'all been doing. And y'all just got away with it for so long that y'all don't even realize what y'all doing. And it's like, y'all can't fuck with me either because y'all behind that gated fence, y'all soft, your hands got soft. You ain't out here getting beat up every day like me. You ain't out here getting called crazy every day like me. You ain't out here getting your family snatched like me. You ain't out here half your culture getting aborted like me. You ain't out here getting outraged with false narratives like BLM like me. So for all the Jewish media, y'all want to sit down and have a conversation with me, then let's have a conversation. But you ain't gonna send Harley Pasternak, Puff Daddy, Meek Mills, Kim Kardashian, none of the usual suspects, and get me to stop talking. You're going to have to take my life. I don't care if you Black Mirror me. I don't care if you do some of the alternative, what the thing was, show me talking, saying somebody didn't say. I don't care if you have me fucking a goat on camera. I don't care what you do.
Now, this rant was actually from his deleted Drink Champs interview, but basically Kanye is calling out some of the Jewish people who run the media. He's really targeting the powers that be. That's what he's doing. And it kind of sounds like he's hinting at some Illuminati stuff, but I'm not going to go down that whole conspiracy theory route. There is a lot to unpack with that topic, and I think he is fighting a real battle against some of the entities in the entertainment industry. And this is probably the reason why he's going through what he's going through. However, Kanye has to realize that words have consequences. Yeah, he could say what he wants to say, and yes, he could believe what he wants to believe, but he can't expect people to sit there and agree with him. If he says something out of pocket, people have a right to get offended. And I think in this situation, the Jewish community is justified in getting offended. And even though his energy was more directed towards the powers that be who run the media, he still offended an actual group. Now, after Kanye made these offensive tweets, he was restricted on Twitter and restricted on Instagram. His bank cut ties with him. Also, he lost very lucrative ties in the fashion industry. Adidas cut ties with him. Balenciaga cut ties with him. Vogue and Anna Wintour cut ties with him. He was also dropped by his talent agency. He lost various other deals with The Gap and Fortnite. Some reports say that his streams and sales have plummeted. His shows have been canceled. His documentary was shelved. Also, his interviews have been taken down. Not only that, Kanye's network has plummeted. After losing his Adidas deal, he lost around $400 million. So Kanye truly might be canceled for real this time after making those anti-Semitic comments. Now, some people think that Kanye purposely tweeted what he tweeted to get out of his contracts and deals, because Kanye has had issues with some of his contracts with companies like Adidas and Balenciaga and The Gap. He's been trying to get out of those contracts because he wants to have 100% creative control and ownership of his Yeezy company. However, his reputation took a huge hit and a lot of people don't want to touch him. So I don't think this was a smart strategy if this is what he was planning all along. Also, I want to get into another conversation that's being had. People are noticing the difference in how Kanye was treated after he made those anti-Semitic comments versus when he made other offensive comments. Now, a journalist named Ernest Owens made this very interesting tweet saying, fact, before Kanye West was the face of anti-Semitism, he was one of the hip-hop faces of misogynoir, anti-blackness, Trumpism, and slavery denial. And y'all still gave him contracts, documentaries, endorsements, clothing deals, and millions that became billions. Shame. So there are people out there who are very confused at how all of a sudden these companies are cutting ties with Kanye when he said something about the Jewish community, but didn't do anything when he said other offensive comments. For example, all the comments he made about the Black community when he was talking about how slavery was a choice, which was a huge slap in the face to his own people. Not too long ago, he also mocked the Black Lives Matter movement by wearing a White Lives Matter shirt. He also made some wild comments about George Floyd, saying that George Floyd passed away from drug overdose, not police brutality. So Kanye has said some pretty disparaging and outlandish things about his own community. However, none of the companies that he has worked with cared enough to cancel him. And the reason why they didn't care enough is because they don't care when Black people get upset. They don't care about the Black outrage. Black people are not powerful enough to move anything. So they were just like, who cares? He made that statement. We're going to still work with him. And I will say this, Black people definitely tried to hold Kanye accountable for his words. When he said the things he said, he did get a lot of backlash from us as a community. However, we gave him a pass after a while. And this is the unfortunate thing that we do in our community. A lot of times we are very forgiving, and nothing is wrong with being forgiving, but we can't forget, because if we forget, people will continue to disrespect us over and over and over again. So I think we should have continued to hold Kanye accountable, at least until he made a sincere apology, but that never happened. Kanye is going to say what he wants to say, and he's going to stand 10 toes down on it. And he has a right to say what he wants. I don't necessarily believe in controlling people's freedom of speech, but he does have to understand that words have consequences and words come with a cost. And he's going to have to pay that price. And it's unfortunate to watch because Kanye is a great artist. I have enjoyed his music and his talent for years. So it's unfortunate to see him go down like this, but maybe it was necessary. Maybe there's a reason for this. Maybe he needs to take time off to sit down and reevaluate how he goes about things. I also think he needs to take time to focus on his mental health and get his personal life in order. But anyway, tell me what you all think about this mess down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
So as you heard, Kanye did lost everything because he for once, like, I can't even listen to his music no more. Is when it took him to say about something about George Floyd, which I think I have a clip of that, and I was trying to download it, but it didn't download StreamYard. But when he said something about George Floyd, I went, well, what the fuck would you say that? And they said something about Jewish people. We also start the cancel culture. The baby got canceled saying something about the LGBT community, but you say something about Jew people, then yeah, you deserve to lose everything, my boy. I'm just gonna call you stupid at that. I'm just gonna call you Kanye. I'm not calling you Ye. Now see, like Dr. Richie said the same thing. I'm not gonna call you unless if you have no respect for us, we have no respect for you. So I will be going live, but I am gonna play the video. And then I'm going live to do guest call-ins because I want y'all to do this one. But as I'm going to end this off of here, let's play the song. Let's just play the song. Let's just play the song. Let's just play the song. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. I'm playing it. 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 It's Halloween. Why not?
Turns out, it is hard walking a mile with someone else's shoes.
When my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. It caught on in a flash. He did the mash. He did the monster mash from my laboratory.
But when Papa sang it, and I had to tag in singing it. Let's play again.
I mean, I know he said he was going to, but I didn't believe him.
Hey, I ain't believing him, man.
Is he still going?
He's still oh, well, at least you got kid back. You're not going to wash him?
No, why would I do that?
Because it's in his butt.
I mean, you're not going to watch that?
I'm not surprised. We're going to end the video. Let's play this one again.
You should know that about me by now.
Yeah, we know it.
What are we going to do for the rest of the day?
And mash. The monster mash. Huh? It's real smash. It's your hungry flash. Oh.